lesson that we haven't done is now we're adding the hundreds column. So we have to start with the ones, then go to the tens, and then add the hundreds. Never ever add your hundreds, then go to your tens and ones. Because if you do it that way, your answer is probably going to be wrong. Okay? All right, so put your name on your paper if it's not on it already. And we're going to practice this skill of regrouping ones to add. So you should have a dog and a kitty on the front of your page. And one second here. It says, model using base 10 blocks. Our library has 146 books about dogs. So we are going to use our base 10 blocks. We're going to draw those. 146. So let's put that, guys. See how there's kind of, we're going to split it in half here. And we're going to put the addition sign in the middle. Now we're going to have to make these small. So when I've been looking at your papers, sometimes you guys are writing your blocks, making your blocks way too big. So let's put a plus in the middle. And then let's write 146. And let's make a big square for our flat. That's 100. Let's make 4 sticks to represent our tens. And then let's make 6 little cubes. So 146. That's how many books our school library has. Now, the next part says, that's about dogs. The next part says it has 145 books about cats. So now over here by the cat, let's write 145. So then we're going to draw with our base 10 blocks, a square for our flat, which is our 100, 4 sticks, and then 5 little cubes for our ones. Now we're going to add these two numbers together. So when we add them together, what is the first thing we add together? Is it the hundreds, the tens, or the ones? Tyson, what do you think? What did you say, Tyson? Do you add the hundreds first, the tens, or the ones?
Ones.
The ones. You always add the ones first. That's the first thing you name to
I
add.
know those.
Now, if you have 6 over here and 5 over here, when you add 6 and 5, that's a doubles plus 1. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10, so 6 plus 5 is
11.
11. Let's try that again. 5 plus 5 is 10.
11.
So 6 plus 5 is
11.
Now 11 is 2 digits. It's 9 or above. So what are we going to have to do, Kaden? Please don't repeat that. Carry over or regroup. So right now, let's take 10 of these blocks. And you are going to do this with your pencil. You're going to take these 6. And then you're going to take 4 more from over here. That's 10. That's going to make a stick. So now, how many do I have left over for my ones? Addie?
1.
Just one. Just one left. So watch, Mrs. Murphy's going to put a 1 here. And then also down here, guys, I forgot to do this. Can you write this horizontally? 146 plus 145. Now, we only have this one left over. I'm going to circle it in red so you can really see it. So this one is going to go in the ones place. Now we need to put the sticks together. So if I have 6 sticks plus 4 sticks plus one more down here that I just regrouped.
7.
So I have 4 and 4. What is 4 plus 4, guys?
8.
And then I have one more, which would be 9. So I have 9 sticks or 9 tenths. Ingrid and Addison. So when Ingrid gets done. Okay? Now we can add our hundreds. So if I have 100 and another 100, how many hundreds do I have, everybody?
200.
200.
291.
291. So, what this friend wanted to show you is that we are going to have to regroup and carry over like we have done before. The only new thing is we now have the hundreds we have to also add. Okay? Ingrid, I'll help you catch up on this in a little bit. Or Mrs. Stewart can too, if you want to, Mrs. Stewart.
There's only 2 on this one.
Okay. All right.
Easy.
Everybody except for Ingrid. Ingrid's going to catch up with Mrs. Stewart. Can you guys flip it over to the back, not back side, the next page.
This one.
Where it says guide and practice.
Yep. Guide and practice.
So at the top, it's going to show you, if you want to find what 135 plus 328 is, you first need to, if you have to draw out the blocks, but I don't think you guys need to. You guys are pretty, you understand it without the blocks or the model. But the first thing you need to do is add the ones. So I'd add my 5 ones plus 8 ones. And as you can see, that's going to be 13. So I'm going to group these two and make a new step. So I put the 3 down, I carry the 1. Now I have 3 sticks plus 1 more is 4, plus 2 down here would be 6. And that would be the second step, is to add the tenths. And then the last step would be to add the hundreds. So I'd have 100 plus 300 would get me 400. Okay? So we're going to be practicing regrouping. If it's 10 or above, we have to regroup. Okay? So 135 equals 328. All right, let's practice this down here. All right, let's start with number 1. If I have the number 436 and I want to add 245, I must start with the ones column. So going down, I'm going to add in my head 6 plus 5. Second graders, we just did that. What is 6 plus 5?
11. 11.
6 plus 5.
11.
6 plus 5.
11.
Hold one more time. 6 plus 5.
11.
Good job. Now that's 2 digits. So I need to put down the 1 because 11 ends in the 1 with a 1. And then I need to carry the other 1 and put it in the box.
So it's 1.
So Tyson's right. I can't just write down here.
You have to just write 1.
Right, I can't write 11. No, you can only have 1 digit. So put the 1 down here
So we're at
and
1.
carry the other 1.
So, Miss Murphy, I know it. I have it already done on my paper.
Okay,
Yes,
just a second. Just a second, I'll check it. Now, what is 1 plus 3, guys? 4. 4. And what is 4 plus 4?
8.
Now, this is something new for this lesson. We now have to go over to the hundreds. So I have 400 plus 200. What is that, everybody?
6.
600. 6. 4 plus 2 is 6.
Miss Murphy, yeah, I was going to say 681.
That's the answer I had down.
Yes,
Okay.
me too.
Perfect. If you have that answer down, you are
Miss Murphy,
getting
can we
it.
do the other one by
All
smart?
right. You guys are so smart. I want you to do this problem. Because you didn't put a number there. Do this one, and I want to check you guys, see if you know what the answer is. We'll see if everybody can get it.
Everyone knows.
Do it.
Miss Murphy, I got it.
No. Get going. going. When you have this one done, give me a thumbs up. Put your feet down and get to work. Give me a thumbs up when you have this one down. Done. Sorry, done. Or down on your paper. And then we'll see how many of you have the same answer.
Miss Murphy, can we do the back on our own? Yeah.
You'll do the next page on your own, but the problem solving we always do together.
Yeah.
Okay, put your thumbs down, and on the count of 3, you're gonna say your answer, but don't shout it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
775!
You got it. 775. Yes.
Yeah.
So good. Awesome. You know what? You did the same thing Tyson accidentally did. You gotta know your facts. 7 plus 7 is 14, so 7 plus 8 is 15. Because 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay, so second graders, make sure you put a 5 on there. You carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 7.
Independent
4, 7.
practice. Nope.
Okay.
We don't do independent practice yet.
Let's do the backpack, please. We'll do independent practice on our own in a minute, okay? Let's do the last 2 on the back. The problem solving, you can cross off the brain builders.
Miss Murphy, I know the first 100.
Okay,
It's 6.
you're right. There are 247 red cards. There are 438 black cards. How many red and black cards are there in all? So, what is the question asking me? What do I have to find out, Addie?
How many red and black cards are in all?
Good. So if I hear the word in all, am I adding or subtracting? Adding. So I see in all. So right away, over here, Mrs. Murphy's going to add them. And I'm going to put 247 at the top. And then I'm going to put the 438 below it. And I make sure they're all lined up. No, if you need to add it because you're going to get the wrong answer. Now, some of you are going to think that you can add 7 plus 8 like that, horizontally. But this is the problem. You're going to have to carry. And it's hard to do that in your head. So when you have to carry, it's better to write it going vertically. So Ellie, what is 7 plus 8?
I already know the 8.
Okay, can you tell me this first and we'll see if you have it right? 15. Put down the 5. Carry the 1. So Ellie, in the tens column, what is 1 plus 4?
8.
Okay, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. I don't need to carry anything. Now, Ellie, I'm going to go add the hundreds. 2 plus 4 is 6. So, did you get 685?
Yeah.
Good. Did anyone else get 685?
Yes.
Good. That is how many cards are in all. Mrs. Murphy wants to see your work.
What?
Okay?
Are we doing the papers?
All right, number 19. Mr. Archer picked 416 apples last month. He picked 336 apples this month. How many apples did he pick in all? So Wyatt, what are we trying to find out?
How many apples he picked?
Awesome, in all. So when I see that, Wyatt, am I adding or subtracting?
Can I tell everyone the first digit? Because I know it.
You know it, don't tell it.
Me too. I know it.
You might know the hundreds, but don't, we always add from the ones to the hundreds. All right, last month he picked 416, so that's going to be my top number. 416. That was last month. This month he's picked 36. Now I'm going to add going down my ones. Always start with your ones. Even though you might know the hundreds, start with the ones. Raylan, what is 6 plus 6? 12. So what do I do?
2 down and then carry the 1 up.
Good job. Carson, are you doing what we're doing? So now I have 1 plus 1 plus 3. Ingrid. Close. So this is 3 plus 1 here. 4 would be 4 plus another one would be 5. Well, 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 3 would be 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Because I carried a 1. Now the last one is my hundreds. 4 plus 3, what is that, guys?
7. 752. I guess you have that down.
All right.
Ow.
Now, you are going to, on your own, flip into the back to the next page.
Independent I love this first.
Okay. Now, if you notice, at the top, they have it so you can see the columns and they have the box where you need to carry. Down here they don't. If you need to carry, Mrs. Murphy wants you to put that number above. Pretend that there's a box there to carry. And I'm going to say most of these, if not all of them, let me look. Not every single one. This one you don't have to carry. 11 and 13 you don't have to carry. And number 17. So 11, 13, and 17 you don't need to carry, but the rest of them you do. All right, go ahead, get started. When you get done, hand it in, and then I'll whisper to you what you need to do. Okay, go ahead and go. I'll circle the ones you don't need to carry. How about that? Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Actually, there's a couple on the top too. Mrs. Murphy just noticed.
It's 4 and it's only 4.
Okay, Mrs. Murphy circled the 4 you do not need to carry on. But every other one you do.
I actually circled 8, but it's okay.
So like if I were to write, can I borrow your pencil? If I were to write the number 10, well this would stay, that would go up there. Okay. John, help us please. Which one? Okay, for 3 plus 4. Don't ever start this side. Always start this side. 3 plus 4 is. Good job. Then don't need to hear anything.
Bigger what? No, someone else misses.
Okay, as you guys get done, I want you to put that down, get a drink, and then
This is easy.
or, I should say a drink, like your house. You do. Something for everyone. We do that more fun.
This for food. That was so easy.
Good.
I wanna do another one.
Good, I'm glad. Oh, wait. Tyson, you gotta finish those. Quiet. Quiet.
I did. Barely did it. Barely did it. Okay, I get it.
Go to bed. Fill up your water bottle, I should say.
Okay, just come. I'll probably read them.